Here is a realistic account story centered on unwanted pregnancy, the price of the evening breeze. And in the quiet town of Kokofu, beneath the vast Ghanaian sky, the drumbeat of Kwame, a community life resonated. Adjoa, a bright 19-year-old, was the pride of her family. Her days were spent learning bead making from her mother, while her evenings were filled with the laughter of her friends. Under the sacred baobab tree, one warm Hamatan evening, a new voice joined the chorus. Kwame, a charismatic traveler from a neighboring town, had come to visit his uncle, the town's herbalist. He was charming and knowledgeable, with tales of far-off places and promises of a brighter future. Adjoa was captivated by him, as were many of the young women in Kokofu. Over weeks, Kwame and Adjoa grew closer. Their nightly conversations beneath the moonlight soon turned into secret meetings by the river. Their bond deepened, fueled by youthful passion and dreams of a shared future. However, the whispers of the wind carried warnings. Adjoa's best friend, Adjoa's best friend, cautioned her. Adjoa, be careful. The breeze may cool you, but it can also uproot you. Adjoa brushed her off, believing in the promises Kwame made. One fateful night, their passion crossed a line, and Adjoa soon realized she was carrying a life within her. Adjoa soon realized she was carrying a life within her. Overwhelmed with fear, she confronted Kwame, but the warmth in his eyes had turned cold. "I'm not ready for this," he said, disappearing from Kokofu days later. The news spread like wildfire. Adjoa, once the pride of her family, now bore the stigma of an unmarried pregnant woman. Her mother wept in silence, while her father's anger simmered like hot coals. The town elders whispered of tradition and shame, while Adjoa bore the weight of their gazes. Yah stood by her side, reminding her that every storm passes. "You may have fallen, Adjoa, but you can rise. The child in your womb is innocent." Adjoa found solace in her bead making, creating patterns that told her story of pain, hope, and resilience. When her son was born, she named him Inshira, meaning blessings. Though her path was difficult, she discovered strength within herself she never knew existed through her work and unwavering spirit. Adjoa became a voice for young women in Kokofu, urging them to seek education, respect, and independence. Her beats became famous across the region, each one telling a story of redemption and hope. Kwame returned years later, drawn by the tales of the strong woman Adjoa had become, but Adjoa stood tall, her son by her side. And reminded him of the Akam proverb: "The one who climbs a good tree is given a push." She had climbed her tree alone and no longer needed his push. So that was the end of the story of Adjoa and Kwame. So these are some of the moral lessons of the story. It is like some of the moral lessons of the stories are accountability and resilience while addressing the challenges of an unintended pregnancy. So my story ends here, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all.